A new round of corporate earnings starts this week with Alcoa reporting in tomorrow. Andrew Keene of KeeneOnTheMarket.com joins us for an early preview of earnings expectations. As a trader, Andrew, do you anticipate overall positive or negative news from corporate America?
I expect positive results. 80% of the stocks beat on earnings last time, but I think it's going to be very stock and sector specific. So I think a lot of these commodity-based stocks, the ones that have a huge link into China, such as Alcoa, copper stocks, oil stocks, are going to have weak earnings. And then I think a lot of the positive ones are going to be technology and the retail stocks.
What about the big market leader of them all? Has to be Apple. A lot of traders are already positioning for this stock ahead of earnings, which don't even come out until April 24th. What's your thought?
Yeah, if we look at a chart of Apple, and I talked about it with Priceline before Priceline had earnings, there's two ways to play the stock, long or flat. It makes no sense to be short the stock. I'm a trader. I want to make money. My goal is to make money, not take an opinion of where it's going to go. Apple goes up almost every day. It seems like it's always going up. I am long it currently. I have a little bit of doubt going into earnings with the iPad 3 or the new iPad that the demand just isn't there, and they could sell off on earnings. However, I'm currently long, and I think Apple's going to go way higher.
What about Google? That's been another big play.
Yeah, Google actually had disappointing earnings last time, sold off to 570. Now it's rallied back to the 630. I'm also positive on Google. A lot of these technology stocks, IBM, Google, Apple, Intel, I'm positive on those. I think those can go higher. I think Google can get up to 670.
While we have you here, we have a viewer question. Viewer Jeff wrote to us about you because you talk about Apple so much on the show. He says, I really enjoy Andrew Keene. He is a whiz at options. Please ask him what other stocks he's crazy about, like Apple. Are there any other stocks that you are crazy about other than Apple?
Well, I looked at the components who makes the iPad, and for me, I'd rather play Apple to the long position than play the components. The problem is Apple can control so much of the profit margin. It's really hard to get long these stocks. So Qualcomm and Broadcom are the two component makers for the Apple product. The Apple ecosystem is comprised of many different companies, and Apple controls it. They can cut you off at any time. Apple's the big tree, you know, the little puppet master playing puppet, and these companies don't really have a lot of control. You see Apple hitting all-time highs every single day, and companies like Qualcomm or BRCM is not really going through the all-time high. So I'd rather be long Apple than the component stocks.
So the answer is Apple, Apple, Apple for you.
That's it, just Apple.
Andrew Keene of KeeneOnTheMarket.com, thank you for your time.
Thank you.